Imagine waking up with $1 trillion at your disposal. Would you buy a chunk of the world, build a colony on Mars, or perhaps embark on a spacewalk? It's a mind-boggling figure, difficult for most to even conceive. Yet, what if I told you that the world's wealthiest individual isn't a tech mogul or a Wall Street titan, but a world leader? One who has amassed a staggering secret fortune while presiding over a nuclear superpower. This is the story of Vladimir Putin, Russia's enigmatic president, and a man whose colossal hidden wealth has become the stuff of legend. Net worth and income. The real Vladimir Putin. Just how fantastically rich is Vladimir Putin? It's a question that has obsessed journalists, government officials, and curious citizens for years. On paper, Putin's wealth appears modest. His official salary hovers around a mere $140,000 per year. And his publicly declared assets include some bank accounts, a few Russian-made cars, and a small apartment. Hardly fitting for a man who has wielded more power than nearly any other 21st century leader. But experts universally agree this official narrative is laughably distant from the truth. The real Vladimir Putin, they say, is a man of almost incomprehensible hidden wealth, with a sprawling secret fortune that may make him the richest individual in the world. Bill Browder, a financier who has investigated Russian corruption for decades, estimates that Putin has accumulated at least $200 billion in assets, nearly 3 times the official wealth of the world's current richest person, Elon Musk. Some have even claimed that Putin may secretly be the world's first trillionaire, with over $1,000 billion in hidden riches. The source of Putin's wealth. Where does all this stupendous wealth allegedly come from? According to Putin critics and forensic accountants, the answer lies in a web of shady dealings, crooked kickbacks, and outright theft on a historic scale. Some of the billions are believed to come from sweetheart deals and hidden stakes in some of Russia's most lucrative industries: oil, gas, minerals, and more. Companies and oligarchs, eager to stay in Putin's good graces, allegedly cut him in on the juiciest profits, funneling shares to accounts and proxies tied to the president. Even more money may come through skimming state funds on a jaw-dropping scale. Billions in government contracts are given to Putin-friendly companies, which in turn are believed to kick back handsome slices directly into the president's pockets. The Kremlin categorically denies that Putin has any such hidden assets or income streams. However, documents and insider accounts suggest otherwise. From the Panama Papers, revelations of his cronies' billions stashed in offshore havens, to intelligence reports detailing his hidden stakes in state companies, the evidence of Titanic secret riches has piled up. Residences and palaces. Putin's empire of luxury. With wealth rumored to reach into the hundreds of billions or even trillions of dollars, it's no surprise that Vladimir Putin enjoys access to some of the most spectacular real estate imaginable. While his official presidential home is the Kremlin Senate building, a relatively modest Moscow apartment long served as Putin's primary registered address. But behind the scenes, Putin has long had keys to a sprawling network of over 20 lavish palaces and villas scattered across Russia and beyond. The crown jewel of Putin's property empire is believed to be the so-called Palace of Putin, a breathtaking seaside compound located near the resort town of Gelendzhik on the Black Sea coast. Estimated to have cost over $1 billion, this palatial estate features staggering luxuries fit for a modern-day czar: a private theater and casino, multiple swimming pools, lavish spas, a music lounge filled with rare instruments, a pole dancing room for female entertainers, and a fully underground ice hockey rink. The landscaped grounds boast vineyards, an amphitheater, a greenhouse filled with precious plants, and even an arboretum. Nor is the Black Sea Palace Putin's only stunning abode. Near the resort of Sochi sits another striking estate dubbed Putin's Country Cottage. Though at nearly 200,000 square feet, it's a cottage only an emperor could love. For sportier getaways, Putin can jet to his lavish ski lodges perched high in the Caucasus Mountains. Transportation, a fleet fit for a czar. For a leader as obsessed with luxury, security, and flexibility as Vladimir Putin, only the most elite modes of transportation will do. When it comes to air travel, Putin has not one, but two ultra-lavish jetliners at his disposal. The crown jewel of his aerial armada is an Ilyushin Il-96 wide-body airliner, originally designed to carry over 300 passengers, but lavishly reconfigured to satisfy one man's every whim. For shorter hops, Putin can opt for his customized Dassault Falcon 7X jet. On the ground, Putin's motorcade is nearly as imposing as his jets. When the president rolls through Moscow, he does it in a convoy over 50 vehicles long. At its heart is Putin's limousine, the Aurus Senat, an ultra-luxurious Russian-made beast that's essentially a leather-clad tank on wheels. But Putin's true vehicular passion lies with a far more exclusive set of wheels: his multi-million-dollar collection of rare vintage and modern luxury cars. An avid boater since childhood, he's rumored to own a staggering fleet of 6 luxury yachts, floating mansions that dwarf the boats of lesser billionaires. His flagship is the Graceful, a stunning 270-foot superyacht featuring lavish staterooms, a fully equipped gym and spa, twin helipads, and even a 3D movie theater. As a man of almost limitless means and ceaseless ambition, it's no surprise that Vladimir Putin pursues his passions with the same zeal he brings to dominating the Kremlin. Putin's colossal collection of ultra-luxury wristwatches is legendary, featuring rare and expensive models like the $500,000 A, Lange and Sone Turbograph, and the $1 million Blancpain Grande Complication. Putin's wardrobe tells a different story. Renowned for his bespoke suits, all crafted by the most elite European tailors. He favors dark, serious tones, and is known to dress almost exclusively in pricey labels like Valentino and Salvatore Ferragamo. Yet, Putin takes great pains to cultivate a macho image defined by manly pursuits. Over the years, he's arranged numerous photo ops to depict himself engaged in all manner of red-blooded hobbies, from horseback riding to winter sports like ice hockey and skiing. Perhaps the most intriguing member of Putin's transportation fleet is the one the public has never laid eyes on, his top-secret armored train. Reportedly used for secretive domestic trips, this ghost train is equipped with bedrooms, kitchens, conference rooms, and more, all heavily armored and protected by elite guards. American presidents, long considered icons of power and prestige, pale in comparison to Putin's rumored hoard. Even the richest American president, Donald Trump, is estimated to be worth around $3 billion, a rounding error in Putin's ledger. The same goes for their personal real estate and transportation options. In the realm of dictatorial excess, Russia's ruler reigns supreme. In Putin's Russia, it's simply not enough to dominate politics and amass untold riches. One must be the manliest rider, the deftest hunter, the most sublime aesthete. Mastery is all, and no part of life can be left unconquered. From his palaces and planes to his hobbies and indulgences, Vladimir Putin's vast riches paint a portrait of a man who can access the very best at a moment's notice. In a nation where might has always made right, a poor ruler is no ruler at all. So what would you do with $1 trillion? Buy the world, build on Mars, or go on a spacewalk? For Vladimir Putin, the answer seems to be all of the above, and more.